Guys, welcome back. ADV Revival 2. It's round 2 of top 32. We're finally getting towards some of the final sets of the entire event. I'm Zetz. I'm here with Ty Carter. We're here to watch an epic showdown between BIHI and mielke. Ty, I want to ask you a question. We got BIHI, the 3 seed. They got second place in the Invitational recently. They made it here, winning their round 1 set versus H over L, and he's going to be the clear favorite here. What else should we know about BIHI, Ty?
BIHI, as we all know, is no stranger to the brightest stages and the biggest stake matches. He's always been that kind of player who can succeed in just about any tier he picks up in.
They will be facing off against 3 Blades, also known as mielke here, the clear underdog. Earlier, you were telling me that they've been improving a lot lately. What have you seen from mielke that tells you that they could actually stage an upset here?
mielke is one of those up-and-coming ADV guys who also is very much a builder. He's a guy who also has like the play to actually back up his building.
Well, I'm excited to see what these guys have in store for one another. Let's dive in to game 1 with a lead meta versus Zap. And they both opt to stay in.
Megros just kills the Zapdos, and BIHI is content to just make that trade and get the Dug Trap off. Pretty common interaction there, to say the least. Men's Forces is out, though. Lax is in. And BIHI gets sand up immediately to try and keep the Snorlax from having sustained longevity, but eats an Earthquake on the way here.
And safe entry for Claydol here. Rock Resist to deal with the T-Tar. BIHI going to bring in their own Claydol safely against enemy Earthquake, and Regice in the back from mielke here. Okay.
Sometimes these ADV teams. Oh, there's the Ice Resist that I was thinking he might have, and the Jirachi here could be anything really.
And it's sub Rachi. Oh, on the T-Wave. That's a great opportunity for BIHI.
Oh, that's bit of a rough spot for mielke to get out of this, as a sub CM Jirachi can always, if it has the right coverage, it can sometimes just win on the spot, but Snorlax, one of the safer answers to sub Jirachi.
Yeah.
Earthquake breaks the sub here.
Snorlax loses a small chunk of his health, but in the sand, that is going to be very difficult to heal that Lax up. If you don't have like wish support, then Lax is just on a permanent timer here, and it's Suicune in the back revealed for mielke.
Yeah, this could be a last mon Suicune situation, and BIHI with his own Suicune against a Regice, but Regice normally does pretty well against these Suicunes, and switches out here.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty good maneuvering from BIHI thus far, getting the sub up in front of the T-Wave. This Claydol has come in safely twice now as well.
Yeah, BIHI just content to trade some chip on this Regice to make sure that damage is permanent. And the Jirachi is back in again, looking to potentially be an annoyance. And Ice Punch here, so we got Bolt Beam, Sub CM Jirachi. Maybe he was looking to fish a freeze on the switch. Pretty free play. And
nice click. Good mid-ground click. BIHI has been pulling that Claydol in as a defensive pivot several times now, and mielke kind of snipes that and earns a small advantage here.
Yeah, but this Suicune, not too sure what the and calls out the boom. So nice job by BIHI to get himself out of that for the most part.
And the T-Tar will go down. What's the answer for BIHI? Going to go own Suicune. Remember, mielke switched the Suicune to Regice earlier, didn't want to go for the 1v1, and again, they're going straight to Regice here.
Oh, this might be an offensive Suicune, and again, BIHI swapping out the Suicune earlier tells me that this Suicune probably does not have rest, assuming he didn't want to let the Regice T-Wave it, so that's something to keep in mind. And Snorlax Curse is up here.
Okay, this could be huge. This could be an opportunity. How is BIHI going to try to deal with this? Earthquake's still a 2-hit KO.
Yeah, okay, so BIHI just content to try and get whatever damage he can on this Snorlax, and Double Edge means, oh, okay, just kills it outright. Okay.
Yeah, Surf actually just barely gets there. All the chip that BIHI had been able to get on that Snorlax up to this point, crucial to get it within range of that Suicune. And here's the 1v1 that mielke didn't want to play earlier, Ty Carter.
Yeah, I wonder what... Oh, this is HP Grass Suicune. This tells me this is offensive Suicune with Surf, Ice Beam, HP Grass, most definitely. And again, not a great spot for mielke. Like, if you're just trading up Calm Minds, then it's not very sustainable for mielke to keep playing like this, but he kind of has to, and he's got to, like, hope he gets a crit in time.
Yeah, that's kind of his only out, because we're assuming he doesn't also have HP Grass or something like that. What kind of coverage could he have in this moment?
It could be like a Crocune.
We've just seen Surf Calm Mind. What if all along he had Roar and he's been feigning the inability to win the 1v1? How crazy would that be?
That would certainly be a play for mielke.
Oh, it is rest.
Rest. Okay. I wonder if this is sleep talk or not. It comes down to what he does this next turn. And HP Grass is here, so BIHI trying to force the issue. And okay, the Suicune is still asleep, but mielke is going to be in a bit of a weird spot here, even when he wakes up. And even say he gets the Roar off, then like he might actually die to
he gets crit. Oh. I think he was just trying to stall out the HP Grasses. I think barring a crit, if he could have avoided, like, I don't know how many more crits, like 10 more crits, he might have actually been able to win this. But instead, it's BIHI taking game 1.
Yeah. BIHI with a solid game 1 victory.
All right, well, BIHI fairly unsurprisingly taking game 1, but it was close, and we got a lead Flygon of all things from mielke.
Yeah.
What does this tell you about their team with Fire Blast? And that's going to kill Celebi instead to Sand.
Wow.
What a explosive opening.
This may probably some kind of balanced team. And okay, yeah, there's the Blissey. And BIHI with a Cloyster, so already having to reveal multiple Mons. And Bolt Beam Bliss most likely. Question is whether or not it has Calm Mind.
Second Spiker Boom. Doesn't want to give up the Cloyster yet. Brings in Jirachi, and here's the Spiker for mielke, avoiding a burn crucially as well.
Yeah, and brings in the Charizard here.
Switches up and goes Body Slam. What a decision by BIHI.
Gets punished. Yeah.
Baits in the Fire Resist.
Very safe mid-ground.
Love that play.
And yeah, D-Claw doing a lot to that Mence, and that Mence not particularly... it's Hydro
Hydro Pump Salamence.
Yeah, so Hydro Pump Mence is a pretty cool coverage option on Salamence because it lets you hit Aerodactyl on the switch. It also lets you kind of mid-ground some things that it normally might not be able to mid-ground. For example, like the aforementioned Aerodactyl or Claydol, hitting Claydol even harder, and the Body Slam paralyzing Blissey here.
This is crazy. Yeah.
And this is mixed Jirachi on BIHI's side.
Yeah.
With the HP fighting.
This is a set. This is a crazy mixed Jirachi set. Yeah. Going straight Doug on the HP fighting. But can Doug do 88%?
It can.
It can.
Probably. Yeah, because if you're running mixed Jirachi, that means you're like pretty frail because you have to put those investments into speed and both attacking stats.
So true.
For specific benchmarks. And BIHI with Flamethrower here.
On top of it with Mixed Mence. Just, hitting all the right buttons at the right time.
Yeah, and mielke is really behind right now. This Salamence is a huge problem, and the Jirachi is shown to be...
Oh, it's Thunder. Gets the para.
Oh, this could be like a mixed Jirachi on mielke's side. And then...
Oh, the crit Fire Blast. Damn.
That is pretty
So much happening.
A lot's happening.
Gonna go for Paraflinch. Doesn't get it, and Crunch is nearly putting Flygon in range to die here.
Tried to call it the Salamence here, and got burnt for that.
Might have thought there was a roll. Could have been a roll to kill. Doesn't get there. The Flygon goes down. BIHI's playing so well, but mielke just... Nothing can go their way right now.
And yeah... Oh, but the Cloyster here could threaten a Boom here, so mielke's got to be careful about that.
Wants to suck Doug Trio. What's the click? It is Boom, so you've saved your Blissey, but is Blissey and potentially mixed Jirachi going to be enough? We've just seen pressure from this Jirachi. It is revealed to be slower than Mence. Flamethrower could be the click. It is. No burn. Lands a Thunder.
Okay, this tells me it doesn't have Ice Punch. Maybe it's like Thundered Fire Punch Jirachi?
Oh, misses the Thunder. That might just be it. It's just gonna...
Wow. Game is basically wrapped up. If I'm BIHI, I'm clicking Boom right now. Like, don't waste your time. Just pack it up. Or, yeah, that works too.
BIHI walks away the victor 2-0. Some pretty fast, explosive games. And, I mean, mielke had some sick plays, like that Dragon Claw with Charizard on, like, the Salmon switch-in was nice. But I feel like BIHI, like, besides that moment, was just in the driver's seat the entire game.
Yeah. I think the other crucial play in game 2 was mielke trying to read the Salmon switch-in with the Flygon and just rock sliding on the Tyranitar and just got burned on that and taking a lot of chip damage.
Yeah, they got crit at least once, trying to go for the Paraflinch on that T-Tar turn mid-ground, which almost put it in range of the Earthquake. They could have missed a roll there. And that's just the game we play. You know, sometimes, you know, one or two interactions that could go either way go towards your opponent one too many times. BIHI, incredibly strong player, definitely earned it. Sometimes to overcome, you know, a player that great, you need luck to be on your side. I don't think mielke had that with them. But they did get a top 16 placement. They made it to round 2 out of 700 players. Congratulations to them. That's a hell of a performance from mielke. And we're going to continue to see BIHI moving on into top 8.
I really do wonder what mielke's Jirachi set was. It only showed Thunder, so... Because, like, if you're running Thunder Jirachi, like, surely you gotta have, like, Fire Punch. You gotta have, like, something. So, that's just things that has me wondering a lot, even after watching this explosive game between these two players.
Well, very well played from both. GG's. Thanks to you guys for putting on such a performance, and thanks to everybody who watches these videos. We're going to have more videos coming out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And before you know it, we're going to be in the top 8. I can't wait for some of the upcoming sets. We got some really good ones for you guys, but I think that's just about it for now. This has been Zetz. Ty, thanks for being on the mic with me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.